Jacksonville Memorial Arena. It's time to play the game. Walk up the block to SmackDown. I got a hot dog. I've never been in this arena. Jacksonville Sports Tavern. Let's see how this goes. Here we are, Jacksonville Veterans Memorial Arena. I've never been here, so I don't know what to expect. I was at Raw last night, and it was not very good. So let's see how SmackDown goes. Cool. Here's the merch stand. Oh yeah, Daniel Bryan. Yes is dead. The Shield. Jeff Hardy. We're going in. I got a floor seat for tonight. So this is my seat, 50 bucks. Last minute. Not too shabby. So we get to sit through 205 Live first. There's a lot of tarped off sections. That whole section, everything up top the whole way around. 205 Live done. Now on for SmackDown. And we're live! With this giant boom mic over me. Daniel Bryan's at the bar next door that we passed by on the way in. Rey Mysterio coming up. Becky Lynch wins to go to Royal Rumble and face Asuka. That was awesome. Oh, it's all over, including the dark matches. That was so much better than Raw last night. All right, Jacksonville, this Jaguars area. I think the next time we'll be over in this area will be for the Rolling Stones in April. All right, I am back home. It is late, so before I go inside and wake everybody up, give you a couple last thoughts of what I thought about SmackDown. I am sorry also that it's a very short video. Even as far as like pictures, we was taking pictures and not video. The folks at the Jacksonville Arena were really on top of people not taking any video, even with their cell phones. It was kind of funny. Like, I would stop by every so often, make sure you're not shooting a video, but people that were taking like horizontal little clips for like Snapchat and everything, the workers that were there were like swooping in and telling people to put their phones away. And really reminded me kind of like Bill and Ted's from Halloween Horror Nights, if you know that reference. But very, very much on top of making sure that people were not taking videos with any of the devices. That said, this is a montage of the pictures that I did take while I was at SmackDown. I thought the show was really good. I thought it was, 10 times better than what was put out last night at Raw in Amway. It's kind of a shame that the turnout was so much less than what the Amway turnout was for Raw. and I think SmackDown is running better shows. The last match, the headline match for SmackDown this week, was a 3-way match with Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Carmella, and just phenomenal. The match probably went like 25 minutes or so. There was a tag match before that with the Usos and the Bar. I thought that was fantastic as well. It really told the story, and it was allowed a lot of time. I just think the show was much better in general. And plus, it's only 2 hours long compared to Raw, where Raw is 3 hours long. So maybe they need to tinker with the timing a little bit. I didn't see much of the arena outside of where I was sitting on the floor, and the seats on the floor were very tight and very difficult to actually see from where my vantage point was, even though we were only about 12 rows back. And the seat was not expensive whatsoever, as far as what I would think for ringside seats. Just put in perspective, Amway ringside seats were running like $150, $200 or more, and these were kind of like $50 a piece, so couldn't go wrong. And while I did wear my Elite shirt, I did kind of get the stink eye. There was a lot of production people off to the left of where I was sitting, including that swing camera that was going back and forth. And the funny thing about the swing camera, the camera is super expensive, and they had the production pieces tied to it too, with like the screen of where they were looking for the camera to go. All of this money invested in this camera, and meanwhile the power strip that they used was like a $2 or $3 power strip from Walmart to plug that stuff in. But going back to the production crew, they did look at the Elite shirt and kind of looked me up and down. I saw a couple of reports where AEW, All Elite Wrestling, had done their press conference right across the way at the Jacksonville Jaguars Stadium, and anybody that was wearing the All Elite merch from the event that tried to go over to SmackDown, they were being turned away with the shirts that they had. You weren't allowed to wear your All Elite shirts into the event, so kind of ridiculous at that point. But in any event, we're going to say goodnight for now. Thanks a lot for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes and your comments and your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night, everybody. See ya.